E estamos de volta com o carinha dos foguetes.
This is private property.
This is
You better
private
keep
property.
walking.
Vamos lá então.
This is private property. As long as you behave yourself and don't overstay your welcome, I don't see the harm in a quick visit. Here, this will get you in.
Sabia que jogar um dinheirinho já ia servir.
Chaos. That's neon in a nutshell. Sometimes delightful, sometimes bewildering, sometimes stressful.
Try something. You better watch it.
Não, provavelmente vou ter que convencer o cara, então. Vamos lá rapidinho. O que, que eu posso usar pra ajudar aqui? É, acho que era isso que eu tinha aqui pra ajudar.
Well, now, look here. Well, now, always happy to have a visitor. Tell me, what brings you by, friend? Little light on credits, are you?
E pô, show bad os dois, hein?
Oh, it's just a modest enterprise, really. You could call me an importer and exporter. Inherited, but I'm sure you ain't here about. Ah, it's awful kind of you to intervene on my behalf. But I think I have. Thank you all the same for your concern.
Wow. This guy's a real piece of work.
If you're attempting to appeal to my good nature, you see, in my line of work, it doesn't exactly pay to be soft. What's your stake in this anyway?
Nossa.
Well, I'm afraid that's just. Then offer me something I want. I know all about that. I'm still willing to talk. Seems to me like you come walking in here drunk on your newfound authority. Think maybe it's time I show you.
Ai, cara.
Where that came from?
Não era pra ser tão difícil.
Well, they don't need it now.
Eu tentei ser cordial, vocês viram muito bem. Contrabando! Eu disse que eu peguei contrabando. Mas que merda de persuasão foi essa, hein? Não, até eu tentei. Eu te dei dinheiro e você me bateu, seu merda.
Yoink.
Yoink mesmo, cara. Cara, conseguiu fazer eu tocar o foda-se.
I'm busy at the moment.
Como é que isso veio parar aqui? Na moral.
Fun. You should have seen the look on deck. Sure, have a look.
Vou me livrar de umas coisas aqui.
No problem. Thanks
Now,
for stopping
James?
by our shop.
I don't want you to get upset.
That side's a bad place for tourists these days.
Ever run into spaces?
I've seen them at least 3 times now. Did you talk to Goodman? I didn't mean to put you in harm's way. I was hoping he'd come.
Took me about a week on the job to learn that doesn't usually work.
Okay. Taffy. The woman you're looking for is named Grace Early. Stealing ships is her line of work. She usually... Rumor has it she just finished a job for some mercenary outfit. And she's been throwing money around, so...
I know her. When she isn't out on a job, she's a wreck. That's on the upper platform.
Better have credits to spend. Need something? Check it out. Come again.
So far, so good, rookie. Not much. I know she's one of the best shipjackers out. She's also a daredevil. Probably the kind who lives life. Of course. For some, it's the drugs. For others, it's gambling. My rule is simple. Some... From what I've seen, people who learn from their mistakes, not common. Later.
Que coisa, hein? Dá pra comprar coisa do carinha aqui?
Sleep crates, be careful around here. Not everyone that stays in our sleep crates are reputable. Good for you. You can at least get some privacy that way. No weird stains, save the ones you... And it just so happens we have a deluxe shipping crate that
6.500 por uma caixinha fuleira, vai.
All right, here's your key. I got loads of crates for rent. For next time.
I wonder how deep. Hey, stranger. Let's chat sometime, okay? What's new? So, you gotta fill me in on what happened at the temple.
Você tava comigo, seu animal.
Sounds like we need more data. Then what happened? By different, you mean you have... Sure, different is technically appropriate. You encountered advanced technology that altered... In what? Fair enough. Maybe we can run some tests later. Anyway, thanks for filling me in on the tip. I wonder if we can find any more traces. Just opens up a...
Love your fit. It may not work for some, but...
A Freestar Ranger and his... Well, I'm sure your mom is... So how come I'm talking to the sidekick instead of the ranger?
This is the deputies.
Is that so? And you Anyway, this ain't my first interrogation. A time or two, maybe more. Aw. I'm guessing this is the part where you tell me that you've got questions and that you expect me... That sound about right? All right. So I jacked. I didn't even keep it. It was a job. I turned it over to some men, and they took off for who knows where. Nothing I did put anyone in danger. That's unfortunate. Can't say I'm surprised, though. You know how it is out here. The strong...
You're real cold-blooded, aren't you? If that woman had been killed, you'd be an accessory to murder. Did you think about that?
Maybe I can make an exception. You think I'm a pushover? I don't care how badly you need it. I guess if I can't trust a Freestar Ranger... I was approached by a woman named Maya Cruz. Said she was a senior. She was working with someone inside Hope Tech and pitched me on the idea. We were deep into planning the job when she said she needed surgery, and that was a few weeks ago. No, but it sounded serious. Didn't seem right I should pry. You serious? Only some kind of offhanded comp. In my line of work, you learn not to ask. Not long after that, I got a message from a guy named Marco. He said he was the money man for the first, and he offered half up front. Never met him directly, though. It was always through got the feeling he was paranoid.
Do you have one of those encrypted slates on you, right?
Yeah, Here, anything else you want to know? Not so much as a hint.
Bankrolling the first must take a lot of money.
Nothing, really. I was... No. Yeah.
Next time you're at the Rock, you should give that encrypted slate to Ring. He's got a gift for cryptography. I'm gonna head back.
Then I'm free to go. Oh. Guess I ain't used to the law being so polite.
What? What are you looking at? So you stroll in here and maybe you should...
No blood in...
Fine, fine. You know, I'll just do... this.
Yes? I'm looking to join a crew. Any openings? Defensive systems. Basically, I can find no more than the average crew person's.
Não tô muito afim de responder.
How many velocities did I have?
Take it easy.
Recruit. Been a while.
I know, right? Bosch says we can't go killing people around here anymore.
We shouldn't be doing that anyhow.
Right?
You want to join us? We're not some daring adventure bullshit you can brag to your friends. People that come to us. There was a time when we were the only ones that kept those psychos in line. Let me tell you about us. What makes the Strikers different is we're It's us against every goddamn thing the world can throw at us. If you're in, we'll go through.
It's been a little too much of that hell going round.
Vogel, not the time. We do everything we can to make sure everyone's got a roof overhead. I prefer we fleece the marks, not kill them. Better for everyone in the long run. But you do. Ebside is where all the loser and sad stories end up, once Neon and Administrator Bayou has used them up. Surviving here ain't easy. Sometimes blood's got to flow But we only take what we... Not so fast. I gotta get... What would you bring to the strike? Very useful. Done anything special? Right. So you're one of those... I'm not sure what your game is, but if you really want to join, you're going up against the Disciples. Everyone in Ebside's been... Some people snap, and snap hard. The test is to find out who has been arming those nutjobs with We're fully in alignment there.
Fine. But I'm not getting any dumb tattoos. Only classy ones, thank you very much.
There's a warehouse they use. One of our friends said there's a slate there that has the info we need.
Oh, that's my job. I was going to go in and make them pay.
You want it? Too bad, Vogel. I want someone that can snatch it from them. Ideally, consider this your...
And I'll be your number one fan.
If you hurt any of the Strikers, I will break you.
Nothing like a velocity after a rough shift. Makes you forget how bad you stink.
Vamos ver umas coisas aqui. Ir pra aquilo.
you have time, I've been thinking about some things. Wanted to talk to you about it. I've been thinking a lot about my early days. Got me pretty nostalgic, and I started digging in some old... I found some of Irvin's last messages to me and thought... No, I apparently read at least a few of these. It was surreal. So most of the messages were everyday things. Lots, but one thing... In one of his messages, he mentioned this job that he said something terrible was happening there. True, but this was different. I recognized this pattern from the war. Well, Vasco helped me to... Turns out the message was from Irvin, and he was begging me to help him. The message was short, but his voice was pain. He said they were going to destroy his life if he didn't leave the planet. Then he asked me to help clear his name. Said they had a case against him. No, he was... Yes. Hearing his voice in so much pain was very difficult. So in this message, Irvin said he was being framed. He said they'll do it again. He asked if his former employers had some job he took him. Not exactly sure. No, I just thought it was garbled. It is, but I was thinking about it and well, so I figured, hey, I can do some sort of a... There's gotta be a paper trail. Now, I'd need to pay in advance in case there are any access. That works. I'll tell them to go ahead with the You know, hearing Irvin's voice again made me want to help him. I appreciate that. It's going to be hard to get some sleep tonight after all this. But hopefully poking around in old records doesn't catch the attention. Well, anyway, I'll...
Gastei uma graninha. Dá uma olhadinha aqui no Trade Authority, vai.
Nobody's allowed outside the city walls after nightfall.
We got a lot of bars in the city. All class ones. Well, except
Aquila City is safe because of my mom. A year or two back, I shared a drink with Ron Hope. That man can...
I'm proud to be helping the Free Star Rangers.
Good to see you. Hey, I wondered when you might come by. I'm Alex. Nia's report said you were heading for Neon? I've always wanted to go there. What did you think? Oh, I can't fly anywhere. Being in a pressurized environment is like someone taking a laser cutter to the side. But at least I can pretend to visit the party capital of the galaxy by having... Yeah, I bet. It just probably makes Aquila City look like the more boring backwater town in the settled. Alas, I'll have to experience it vicariously. So how'd it go? Oh, come to daddy, my sweet little... I see lots of coffee and late nights ahead. Now, if you get any more of these, bring them to me. It helps if I can compare different... Just look for me up here. I have no life, so I'm not... Oh, I will.
New deputy, huh? Honor to have you.
Let's talk for a minute. Welcome back. Any luck finding out who stole that ship from Hope? Glad you got a chance to. Sounds like you're making real progress. You're off to a good start, but that's all. What did you learn from this start? Good work. Sounds like you've got a couple of new leads to follow up on. I served with Maya Cruz. She's a technical genius and an expert hacker. I can give you some background if you want it, or we can go straight to planning. They said she was a child prodigy, which probably explains. I don't think she'd ever give him up. If you find her, don't expect her. There was a mech driver in the first cap. He came from money. And when the first Cav got a reputation as the top unit, he Marco had a knack for getting hold of anything. He had this dream to become a wealthy businessman. Like what? Most likely place would be the clinic. It's in Freestone. They also guarantee privacy. So it's an ideal place. Ranger Ben Armistead is posted there. I'll send him an up. Around the time he got out of jail, we started hearing Marco's name in circulation. Based on what you've learned, I'd presume Ranger Autumn McMillan is out at Red Mile. Just remember, that's out. Your priority is to gather more intel about the first. Just remember that your targets were locked up because they... In other words, you ain't gonna... Good hunting, Deputy.
Deu pra ganhar uns créditos já, hein?
Hey, you might want this. Yes? I do, actually.
Cara, só me passou um rango ali. Meu senhor. Eu tenho que fazer as missões de destruir coisa, porque eu não tenho espaço de carga pro resto.
Keep your nose clean. The last thing I want is to charge you for a
The mayor's alright.
Might be hard work, but it sure beats living.
Well, aren't you a keen one? You've been hitting the Ranger mission board. I gotta ask why. Most of our newly joined... Very noble.
It can be addictive in a way. Being helpful and work.
Just so you know, every post on the board was penned by yours truly. We caught a... Seems some of your missions are related. A puppet master type by the name of Tawny Adams was pulling the string. And your work is flushed around. I figure, since you did the hard work already, you deserve it. Tawny Adams is a crime boss, medium level. Rewards for dealing with her type, and also putting people like her down. Rangers have been known to fight for assignments. Excellent. She'll have company, so armor up, gear up. I'd wish you good luck, but I expect...
All she wanted to do was talk about a case.
Nível 30. É, aí não dá. Ainda. Mas aqui dá numa boa. Três, dois, um. Pô, nem deu pra terminar.
Ma'am, I'm just the courier. I understand that. I'm not blaming you directly. Dr. Salvato, how long have you been here?
About a year now, Doctor.
And in that year, how many times have we had this conversation about late or missing shipments of supplies?
I believe this is the third.
Hey, what can I do for you?
Yes, that sounds right. 3 times. I will be making it very clear to your superiors that lives are at stake, and the clinic requires reliable transport. If your company cannot meet our needs, someone else will.
Yes, ma'am. Understood.
Thank you, Dr. Salvato. You may return to your duties.
There's such a mountain of work.
Grosseria. Eu preciso mais pão
Between
queijo,
you
cara.
and me, this place sees some weird Yeah? Oh, now hold on a minute. Yeah, the marshal's been sending out reports, keeping... Well, now that'd be telling. It ain't anything bad. If that's... You just keep your mind. Yep, I'm pretty well caught up. Ben Armistead, pleased to meet. Well, I guess that's the long and short of it. You're the new
Ranger Armistead.
Well, well. Ain't you that notorious smuggler, Barrett? I'm just pulling your leg. I know.
You had a lot to do with that, Ben. You could have put me away for a long time, but you gave me a second chance.
Well, I always knew you were a good egg who just got mixed up in some things. Hopefully.
I've been working with Constellation for a long time. Better pay, but I still...
So, is one of them first mercenaries here at the clinic? Well, I think you made the right decision to come. No better place in the settled city. You can bet it beats anything them UC piglets got. Ironic, given they're the ones who... I know just the man who can help you.
All ears.
Just between you and me, I ain't entirely sure why someone felt the need to station a ranger out here. I'm not much more than a glorified bodyguard for Dr. Darvish. She's the one in charge around here. And she's also on the Council of Governors. Most of the staff don't seem fond of the idea of me being here, and I ain't fond of them right back. Bunch of stuffy eggheads, if you ask me. Except Ari, that is. He's about the only one I can have a conversation with. Now, hey there, Ari.
It'd be enough to
Working
know
hard
the
or
Rangers are keeping
hardly
an eye
working?
on us. But to have it be my own husband...
Hey, Chief. A little more the former than the latter. What brings you by?
Well, the deputy here could use some help. Came looking for someone who might be a patient.
I'll see what I can do.
Well, I'll leave you in Mr. Miller's capable hands. You need anything else, I'll be
You
in my
need
office.
anything. Just say the word.
I'll try to help you, but our computer systems have been having... The patient records database access is a lot slower than normal, and I'll look into it later. For now... Huh. Well, we don't give the patients free access to our computer. Still, it's... So who's the suspect you're after? The name's not ringing any bells, but... Do you know what was wrong with her? That should help narrow things down. I can access the patient records from my terminal, assuming that...
I'm sure there's someone else that can help you.
Okay, give me just a minute here. Maya Cruz. Come on, Maya. I need you to be in here. Okay, finally. Here we go. Oh. No matches found for a Maya Cruz. If Maya's here, then she's got to be using an alien, which actually makes a lot of sense. I guess it's possible. All right, hang on. I know that we do have a few... There's Candace... What's her last name? And then there's the Nakamori woman. I think her name's Jane. I don't recall offhand what they're here for, but... You're welcome to use the Ranger Station terminal. I'll enable...
Ainda bem que sou hacker main nesse jogo. Vamos lá. Catarina Rivera.
Hope I can be useful to you. Catalina Rivera. I know the name. Just. I remember she was rushed into surgery right after arriving. She must have some serious credits, because she was moved. Think of it as high-end care, with bigger rooms, better food. The VIP wing also provides privacy, and that... Dr. Cassidy's in charge of the VIP wing. You need his permission to enter. Unfortunately, he's a real stickler for the rules, and the rules say no... You didn't hear this from me, but I happen to know that he keeps a spare access card somewhere. Hope that helps you.
I know your type. Freewheeling space ace. Must be nice.
Need to make sure those samples get disposed of.
If anyone knows how to contain infectious diseases, it's these fine folks. So I'm not worried.
Excuse me.
But I wouldn't mind picking up the pace.
Goodbye then.
Need to make sure those files are backed up.
You know I went to chef school? Exactly where I saw this.
Yes. What do you want? I'm sorry, but we don't permit unscheduled. You'll need to ask whoever it is that you wish to visit to make arrangements.
Who exactly are you? You could be Solomon Coe himself, and my answer would be the same. The rules are the rules. No ex-
Oh, to hell with this.
I'm a busy man, so make it quick. I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here. My focus has to be... I'm not going to be intimidated. I think I've heard enough.
Maybe I should have just gone to Kilo City. It's probably nothing.
I'm probably fine. Yeah, I'm fine.
If you're thinking about going into medicine, just be... How does she expect me to get all this done by myself?
Private sector. No, that's where the real money's at.
Noves.
Ah. Open. The suspense is killing me.
Whatever you do. Oh, you look like I work here, right? Couple of patients didn't seem to think so. Awkward. Oh, well, there really isn't anything report. But, I do have some data requests. Usual courier has been less than reliable lately. So if you could... Thanks for stopping by.
I have performed. You appear dehydrated. I suggest the immediate ingestion of a moderate quantity.
Eu queria fazer a limpa desse lugar, na moral. Depois do Dr. Bunda Mole ali, cara, não, deu vontade de levar tudo que não tá pregado no chão.
Just one quiet day. Not too much to ask for.
Just 1 week without something weird. That's not too much to ask.
Caralho! Foda-se, é meu.
Risky. I like it.
Opa! Estou altamente habilidoso.
I really hope someone comes to take a look at me soon.
There's certainly no shortage of things to do around here.
Tá, depois desse puto desse vacilo. Sakharov. Ah, tá, pimba, já carregou. Ah, foi na hora. Bonner. E não responde. Vamos lá, vai dar treta.
Heard your ship, Doc. If you are who I think you are, then you're here to bring me in. I had to warn you. I've had more than enough time to prepare for this. So either you leave now, or I'll be burying what's left of you.
Ó, tô tremendo de medo dessa ameaça, hein? Nossa. Tremendo de medo. Primeiro não serve pra nada. Tudo calibrado, hein? Calibrado, refinado, cagado. Não, cagado não. Cara, esses negócios refinados aí é bom já ir pegando pra usar.
cold. Okay, think about campfires, warm blueberry muffins, and jacuzzis. Yeah.
Estou ficando lentamente menos pobre.
Yes, that sort of internal structure is common to biological organisms like that.
Cobaltinho de leve.
Located an enemy. I am attacking it now. Sensors report a high probability of enemy damage. I am unequipped. Repair not possible.
Eu sempre levo meu cutter, então não vou usar esse cutter aí.
Crystals grow in distinct ways depending on their environments. Must have been a risky operation.
Tá, vida aí.
All yours. look at that. Fascinating how life solves the same needs in comparable yet entirely different ways.
Puta que pariu. Deu boa.
Now, let's see what's in there.
Ô, dama. Ah, que mais tem aqui de bom? Os órgãos não, cara. Eu só me fodo com contrabando nesse jogo.
On some planets, it takes a minute for some cave formations to grow. On others, it can take days.
Já é melhor que o meu Storm que eu tô usando. Não tem os perkzinhos, mas eu tô precisando atualizar ele. Meu Deus, tiro de todo lado, cara. Eles têm uma arma de chumbinho pra atirar neles, velho. Quanto isso que dá? 14 também, puta que pariu. É, 22 pro mesmo tipo de bala, vai. Vê outro. Não, 777 é outro. A gente é melhor que o meu Beowulf. Isso aqui é melhor que o meu Beowulf, vou usar ele.
May as well, right?
Pô, caramba.
Opening fire.
Tô sendo minerado.
Well, What are you waiting for? Finish it. You might not think so now, but it's likely to end up that way. How about I make this? I've got maybe a few weeks to live, and I ain't spending them behind. You want to put an end to me here and now? Then fine. Get it over. But if you want to let me die on my own terms. I've been abused or abandoned by everyone I gave up on. People, and it wasn't until I came to the 1st Cavalry and met Major Hull. Well, how about a test? Rangers are known to be handy with a gun. I've encrypted this slate. If you can... Now get out of here.
Find anything worth selling or using? Do you? Let's see if I...
Porra, eu tava cheio de coisa nele. Bom, não cheio, cheio, mas tinha coisa, hein?
Right. Later. Let me know if I should carry any of that. you're up. Oh, good to go. Best way to get that custom fit is to do it yourself, right? There it is. Jackpot. Hello, Captain. I might have some... Well, that's all I have too.
É, no fim das contas deu boa. Dá pra craftar essas coisas, nem sabia. Oh, não sabia que eram essas as coisas, né? Como você pode craftar componente bunda mole por enquanto?
Me to the stars, Captain.
E agora eu posso dar fast travel, quer ver? Só atravessar uma porta. Essa Luxury Lines Star Yard aí, eu quero ver. Meu Deus, olha o asteroide bugando.
Trident Star Yard acknowledging hail. All customers are warmly welcome.
Eu quero ver se é classe Ultra S, Mega Plus, Plus, Ultra aí. Vamos lá. E aí, é bom mesmo o negócio? O que vocês têm nessa estação?
Welcome to Trident Luxury Line. If you have any questions, now, how? We do not sell ships, and it's not like you would have any use for parts. It's a Trident. Deimos has, but what a cruise. Of course. It's a character, and if I'm being honest, unfortunately, all that should speak. Let me know if I can assist with anything else.
Everything okay?
Ah, seus computer.
Yeah, I bet they're gonna charge us a fortune just to look at these ships.
Can I help you? If you have your own ship, the Steyards have negotiated a set price with most contractors either but really, as a first-time contractor, I am required by law to let you. But obviously, depending on your cargo hold size, you may need to make. So what we need is, we need a medium shipment. Come back later then. Certainly. Goodbye.
Opa, 2.000 níqueis. É coisa, hein?
Now, maybe if I save up for 1,000,000 years, I'll be able to afford a Trident.
I mean no offense, but I think you might be lost. And what have we? Welcome to Trident Luxury Lines. I envy you. Why, of course it is. And obviously you're someone who... But I digress. I suppose it is somewhat odd for someone to just waltz down. The Trident name, well, as long as you behave yourself. Have a great day.
No funny business, all right?
Trident has been defining elegance for generations. What are you? You. Philippe didn't say I should be expectant. This is the very heart of... I find your apology. Well, it's here that I... Do random stranger or interrupt... Oh, yes, I am. If you have any other questions. Listen, if you wanted me back to crafting the future.
Do you mind? I prefer my personal space free of.
Well, you.
Sorry, I have a lot of work to do.
Tem muito trabalho a fazer, daí você fica olhando pra janela, né? Meus parabéns. A verdade é que eu preciso dos meus Digipix. Ai, ai.
You sure you're in the right place?
No offense, but do you... Let me know if I can be... It was my pleasure.
Ah, então esse lugar foi um belo vacilo. Da Land.
In 200 years, they've come a long way. I wonder what this place will look like in another 200 years.
Got a call, someone's power kept going out.
Everyone needs supplies. Well,
Fala aí, estruncho. Tem umas coisinhas pra ele. Isso eu vou manter. Isso aqui eu não sei se eu vendo, se eu mantenho. Isso aqui eu vou vender. Não pra ele, mas vou. Esse princípio eu já vou ter que vender porque não tá valendo nada. Alumínio, adaptive frame, aromático, nhenhenhen, berilho. O cara, pior que precisa de uns iron mesmo. Ah, que droga. Tô comprando dele, se eu queria vender. O animal. Caraca, essa profissão fica legal. É, bosta. Ela não é muito boa pra explorar por aí. Só foi. Isso aqui. Deixa umas arminhas aqui.
You ask me, outlaws? Gosh, I'm sure I got what you need.
Ah, cara, a verdade é que esse Beowulf aqui já não vale mais nada. Tchau. Acho que não vale mais nada também. Foi muito legal, mas já tá ruim. Legal isso aqui, hein? Essa modificação mais fuleira que eu posso. Bom, essa aqui é uma modificação fuleira.
What if we leave a few things here and make a second trip?
Sure, Lou. I don't do payment plans or lines, just so you know.
Podia vender o Red Ranger também. Só que já não vai praticamente dar dano.
You're handling this whole captain thing really well.
Tentar levar as coisas pra outra loja, vender ali. Tem a Trade Authority no meio do caminho também, né?
The trade. Aquila City is bustling. Huh. Down to business. what brings you to the Trade Authority.
Got it.
Quanto que eu tenho em cash agora no jogo mesmo? 367 mil. Bastante, hein? Então, bora passar a chave do encriptado lá pro bicho feio. Dá uma passadinha no settlement ali, ver se eu consigo construir alguma coisa com o que eu tenho.
Hey, deputy.
Welcome to the Rock. Hey there, deputy.
Just making my way.
Helga says I spend too much time at my terminal. She's probably right. Hey there, deputy. Way I hear it, you've been keeping busy jumping. How do you like the job? That's good to hear. So, what bring... Well, well. Well, this is new. I'll see what I can do. If you can get me enough. In the meantime, you be careful out there, deputy.
It's really an honor to be able to help out.
Porra, meu, lá longe. Nível 22, os caras não querem me mandar pro nível 30. Não, não vai dar. Far from Beyond Skink. Ah, é logo aqui. Nossa, que fácil. Ah, é, antes disso. Aqui lá de post 1. Ali no mais eu comprei um monte daqueles negócios. Aqueles fios pra fazer pesquisa. Então dá pra liberar uma coisinha aí pelo menos. Deixa eu precisar. Palhaço.
been a long time since I worked with someone, and you haven't stopped me from looking into this stuff with Irvin either. See, that's what makes you a good captain in my... On that note, I do have... So, I wanted to let you know that I heard they sent me a copy of some public records. There was a claim filed against Irvin, accusing him of death. Looks like Irvin didn't even... The Hephaestus Mining Corporation. Some of Irvin's paychecks were seized. Well, if it was Irvin, I do want to... Anyway, this mining corporation, Hephaestus, they said he killed the apex predators in the area around the mine, which led to herd creep. That caused the soils to release too many gases too fast, which caused... Thank you. So, is this a cover-up? If so... So anyway, according to the court documents, there was a witness for the defense, who was a no-show too. Then Hephaestus, they tried to take his apartment, but because it's in my name too, they... They withdrew their testimony the morning of the trial. Yes, they planned to... I didn't know he bought it. That doesn't mean we can't do anything. And if nothing else, I just want to... So here's what I was thinking. I don't want to press our luck. Should I tell them to investigate the company more, or look into... For that much money? You know, this investigation is time-consuming. And who knows? Maybe if we solve... But that's thinking too far ahead.
Aí me falta titânio, né? Por saco. Não consigo colocar um landing pad assim. Fica legal, hein? Que aí... É. Idealmente eu ia colocar aqui atrás, só que eu não quero que atrapalhe a construção também. Pensando em deixar aqui. É transversal mesmo. Aí dá pra construir mais umas coisinhas ali. É, tá bom aqui. Quer saber? Build. Então deixa construído, né? Que beleza. Esse upgrade já tá nas últimas. Esse aqui tá no começo ainda. Consegui deixar tudo. Podia ter deixado 2 ferros aqui, sinceramente. Vou colocar esses 2 negócios que eu não vou usar aqui. Ficou bonito. E agora... última coisa do dia, vai. Skin que caça artefato. Bora lá. Para a anomalia. Pegar esse artefato, fechar a live por hoje. Dá pra dizer que tivemos algum progresso. Umas arminhas melhores. É pra cá, né? Uma cara infeliz que ele 2.000 níqueis, né? Vou mostrar pra ela como é que se consegue 2.000 níqueis na base do laser. Nós é pobre demais pra construir um outposto de mineração, mas nós dá um jeito. Nós estraga de outras formas.
Nice. Scanned data can be fairly valuable.
Terror Morph, sério? Quanto tempo que eu não vi um Terror Morph?
got my attention.
Bom, já sabemos como essa bodega funciona. Não tenho lá muita paciência pra ficar ativando essa merda, mas... É subir de nível na brincadeira. Vamos lá, então. Ah, é que eu tenho que ficar destruindo a nave, né? Verdade. Ai, que saco. Que saco. Ficar brincando de bater navinha pra... Tá, nível 20. E o outro aqui. Nível limpo. Também nível 20? Não, nível 10. Vamos fazer esse aqui primeiro. Vamos pro lugar que tem os trapalhões. Então vamos estourar essa nave aí. Ai meu Deus, a nave é mais perigosa que a minha. Ai, eu tô me cagando. Quer dizer, eu tô cagando, na verdade. Tá tudo bem. Ô, oh, manobrista do cacete. Pronto, já tá com mais da metade da quest conseguida, né? E nem um arranhão. Peraí que tinha outra coisa aqui. Chip. Está marcado chip aqui, mas nada. Bom, não tô nem aí. Deixa eu ver se essa quest bugada vai desbugar sozinha. E vale Y. Ah, tá. Marcado ali, mas o cara já tá aqui. E aparentemente não há ninguém aqui, né? Esteja de caçador de nave em outros 2 lugares do sistema, então eu vou dar uma olhada.
Potential collector ship under hail accepted. Collection team, do you plan on boarding? Resource collection. We have several. Understood. Submission.
Eu acho que deu merda naquela missão ali.
Come any closer and we'll tear you apart. This is spacer territory.
É, acho que essa quest bugou. Se eu voltar pra Mercúrio... Out of fuel range. Ah, tá. O cara faz um pulo pelo lugar conhecido ali. Última tentativa, vai. É, bugou de vez esse aí. E nessa nota depressiva, vou salvar. E tá, desktop. Esse aí foi o Starfield de noite. Muito obrigado quem pingou por meio segundo, viu que era uma bosta e foi embora. E até uma próxima.